Where exactly is the energy stored in an electromagnetic field? Many would say, in the wire, in the capacitor plates, or in the copper coil. But in the energy filament theory, the real answer is the opposite. The metal is just the framework, and the actual energy is stored in the space around it, which has been stretched and shaped. Let's take a closer look. First, consider a capacitor. You have two metal plates with a small gap between them. When you charge the capacitor, you're not just filling the plates with energy like stacking bricks. Instead, you're stretching the energy C in the gap. The electric field texture is pulled from one plate to the other. Think of it like stretching a rubber band. The more you pull, the more energy is stored inside. The tighter you stretch the energy C between the plates, the more energy it holds. Now, think of a coil. The current moves through copper wire, but the magnetic field texture around it is what gets wound up. Imagine stirring water in a whirlpool. You're not adding or removing water, but the swirling motion contains energy. The magnetic field around the coil works the same way. As current flows, the magnetic texture builds up in this swirling motion, storing and transferring energy. Next, picture an antenna. It's like a stirring stick in the energy sea. The metal itself is just a wire, but when you send it a high-frequency electrical signal, it forces the energy sea nearby to vibrate, stretching and relaxing, moving in rhythm. The original smooth texture changes, like shaking a rubber band repeatedly. Once the vibrations have a steady rhythm, the energy sea doesn't stay confined to the area around the antenna. It spreads out like water waves traveling outward. In simple terms, antennas do two things. They first turn external electrical signals into rhythmic vibrations in the energy sea, shaking up the tension and texture. Then they release these vibrations into the sea, carrying the energy. The energy isn't in the antenna itself, but in the surrounding field, in the vibrations it creates. So, capacitors, coils, and antennas aren't just storing invisible things. They shape the energy sea. They decide where the tension is tight, where the texture flows, and which areas vibrate together. The real energy storage and transfer happen in the sea itself, as it's shaped and vibrated. Next time you hear electromagnetic energy, think of it like an invisible rubber band being stretched and vibrated. The field is the shape, and energy is in its deformations and movements. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.